It's me, Pastor Natalie. Since we're not able to have midweek service this week, I wanted to bring you a Bible story. So without further ado, here is Story Time with Pastor Natalie, with your host, Pastor Natalie. Today in our story, we're going to be talking about Daniel. Now, Daniel worked for King Darius in his royal palace. Daniel did a lot of good things for the king, and the king liked Daniel a whole lot. But there were some guys who didn't like Daniel a whole lot, and they made King Darius sign a statement that said that if anybody prayed to any god other than King Darius, they would be thrown into a lion's den. Now this didn't stop Daniel. Daniel continued to pray to his God. And when the men found out that Daniel had continued to pray to his God, they went to King Darius and they had Daniel arrested. And after Daniel was arrested, they had him thrown into a den of lions. Yikes. But if you guys know the story, you know Daniel's gonna be okay, because while Daniel was in the lion's den, God sent his angel to shut the mouth of the lions. So they didn't even bite Daniel. He spent the whole night in the lion's den and was completely and 100% okay. King Darius was so worried about his friend the next morning that he went in and opened up the pit, and inside he saw Daniel sitting there with the lions completely unharmed. King Darius called down, "Daniel, does the God that you serve protect you from the mouth of the lions?" And Daniel answered that yes, his God had protected him. King Darius was so mad with the officials that had Daniel thrown into the lion's den, he had them thrown into the lion's den instead. And this time, God did not shut the mouth of the lions. Big yikes. In the end, King Darius told Daniel could worship his God and that they needed to respect the God of Daniel. Just like in the story of Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel had to go through something really scary and really hard. For us, it may seem that this time of quarantine and separation and social distancing is hard. We can't be with our friends, we can't go to school. Some of us may not even be able to go and travel and see family. And that's difficult and that's hard. But just like God was with Daniel, God's going to be with you too. God wants you to know that you don't have to be scared. You don't have to worry. He's got this. He already knew what was going to happen before it ever happened. And just like God protected Daniel, He's going to protect us too. I hope you enjoyed the story of Daniel. That's it for today's Stories with Pastor Natalie. Join us next time where we learn about another special story.